So here we are in the middle of navigating and being navigated by the wonderful mystery that is unfolding for each one of us. Please see if you can find rest in the deepest core of yourself. Those of you who have attended to these kind of programs before know that the orientation here is about freedom, awakening, and meditation. We will start this meeting as usually with a guided meditation, a short guided meditation. I have called this guided meditation being simple and easy. To find a comfortable position where your body can feel at ease. You might want to close your eyes. Our coming here together is mostly about diving into silence and quietness. This is really your time to relax your mind, to switch over into a different kind of orientation, which is deep listening, of being also deeply available. Now you can start to empty yourself of any wants, of any expectation, and you welcome the moment and simply listen in a state of deep oneness. In this openness, you listen as if you're listening to the rain falling. Deep listening means to be deeply aware, so much aware that you can notice where your mind wants to be active. You can notice where your mind starts to search for a way to be in meditation, a way to find peace. Mind wants to have it easy and simple. But the way that it becomes easy, it's exactly when you get easy. The way that it becomes simple is when you become simple. And meditation, it's really about being simple and easy. It is spontaneous. No effort is needed to take you from where you think you are to where you think you have to reach. Meditation is about inviting relaxation, quietness, openness. Please notice the flow of your breath. Now, the breath is a very precious tool that helps us to find the way when we get lost in the narrative. You can feel the breath and follow the breath without trying to change it, without trying to alter it. One breath comes in and one breath effortlessly goes out. And while your attention is on the breath, you might feel throughout the body a kind of encouragement for your body to keep on relaxing. And you might notice if there are some left pockets of tensions and invite those holdings to simply relax. Stay with the breath as a very delicate touch. Your attitude is to become as soft as you can. And if you might notice a sense of rush or impatience or agitation coming front, just invite that to relax, in the gentleness of this moment. And as your breath relaxes, your nervous system calms down. And the breath takes you somewhere where it's much more calm, much more quiet and still. And it is in this pool of quietness that silence, it takes you. be still in the silence. Be silent in silence. And meditation will continue for another 15 minutes till the bell rings. So we will start this number 1 course with bringing our attention to the essential existential question. Is the question that can enable us to transform our ordinary consciousness. Is the question that will unlock potential that we could never have imagined before. So what is this question? The authentic question comes from really caring about something. Do you know what you really care about? Do you know what is the most important thing for you? What is the thing that matters the most for you? Do you know? When the question is authentic, it takes you in silence, in the heart. And there is one question which is at the root of all questions and answers. What am I? This is the number 1 most important question. This question swallows you into the mystery. You see, if you're really interested, if you're really honest, you ask this question in deep silence and then you wait. The answer will not come. It seems that does not come. When you ask, what am I? There is instantly silence. Your mind cannot translate that silence, does not know. But somehow it feels very real. You reach a place that is very intimate. And there you know that you don't know. Realize this, I don't know, because this is the most important realization. When you realize that there is no answer to that question, it's a most important realization. The answer is silence. And it is in that silence that we need to find our home. And once you are in that silent presence, you kind of slow down. You start to be with what is. You start accepting where you are. You say yes to where you are. And there, you let the old image you had of yourself fade away. And you start to live from silence, from presence, in a modality that is okay. When we come back to silence, into that sense of being, that intimate sense inside, we need to make that our home. In that place, we need to stay there, to persevere there with total faith. There is a very precious jewel there, a kind of magic stick. That's, I call it today a magic stick, yeah. They're just words. I wonder, my master, how he can react when I say that. That sense of being is a magic stick, but it's the most precious jewel. That sense of being is what is I am. It's I. It's the pure I. It's pure consciousness. And the power that the I am has, it's infinite. Consciousness, it's really, sorry, a magic stick to create a wonderful life. It is. Consciousness can transform any darkness into light. To find that jewel, we need faith. It's not just by knowing in our minds. It's really by staying there. You see. Keep on coming back there. It's not about observing the I am. It's about merging into it. So this is the first thing to do. The first thing to remember, it's really to keep first things first. So in this next 10 courses, actually 9, today is the first, we are going to explore in full the I am place. We will learn how we can best express ourselves from there, how to live from that okayness space, a space that is free from conflict, resistance, and problem making. And from there, we can create a harmonious life, a happy life. It is from there that we can realize our highest aspirations, our purest desires. And now I have to really say few things about the nature of desire. People have frequently asked me, how is it possible to be silent? To be silent, to stay in silence, in quietness, while being active and following desires. Many says, if I stay in silence, how am I ever going to get anything done? Silence and activity often seem contradictory. So in these coming courses, we will go through the mystery of acting from silence. We will explore how the mystery, how the silent presence moves in the world. So when you have a goal in your mind, when you have a dream, a desire, it can be anything. You see, you may desire to complete an old project or to learn how to play an instrument. You might want to learn how to grow roses or move on in another place. To desire, it's okay. It's the first time I admit publicly. Usually, really, sages and wise people, they never say to desire, it's okay. There is a condition to it. You need to keep on living in the okayness space of the I am. There are many beautiful, uplifting desires we can have. So let me explain. We have a desire, a dream. So what usually happens, we become focused on the goal and we lose ourselves in the future. A kind of disconnection happens from what is here now and the fantasy of the dream in our head. And this creates a lot of anxiety, stress, suffering. We are living with the thing in our mind. So we start to rush. Our consciousness gets altered. We tend to worry. We start to fuss around. We hurry to reach our goal. We believe that I'll be happy once I get to my destination. Mind thinks I'll be happy if and when. So we are now in a doing modality. And mostly we get sponsored by pressure, anxiety, stress, excitement. And it is there that we lose track of peace and silence. All we want is to reach there as fast as we can so that we can be at rest and happy. And that is a big lie. The me is an addict. He's always searching for something else. When he finds one thing, he keeps on looking for another. But in truth, what we are looking for is not in a thing. This is important to see. What we are looking for is in that sense of completeness, that sense of rest, that sense of peace, sense of being deeply okay. So this is not about the completed project. It's not really about getting what I want. It's about getting the feeling of rest, the feeling of peace. And what is that feeling? Actually, it's the experience of freedom from seeking, freedom from desire, freedom from effort. And the freedom from seeking, it's not in the outcome of a special event or object or person. Freedom from effort is about realizing that desire is a movement in consciousness. Yes, we may reach there and mind is happy with the new goal, but for how long? From one brief moment or two, we might experience rest and peace. You got your new house, you shifted place, you completed your project, but soon the clock tower will ring again. The clock tower will ring, dong, dong, dong. You're back seeking, my friend. The mind, the addictive mind, the seeking mind kicks in again. The dissatisfaction keeps on going. Once you understand that very deeply, once you realize that the thing you're looking for is not away from here, it's not in a future goal, then you have done the deepest shift that can ever happen to you. You now know that those projects, those whatever they are not going to make you happy. So now, that does not mean that you can't still dream and plan and do all the things that you want to do and follow your desires. To know that nothing can make me happy, it doesn't make you lose the enthusiasm to live a full life. When you really touch the I am, the pure consciousness, you see, you realize nothing else can make me happy. You realize, wow, I am that happiness I'm looking for. So, and this realization is the fire, and this fire is unstoppable. This fire is the fire of the vitality of a child. It's about discovering the everlasting beauty. It is about the adventure that is in each step we take in life. It's about a deep yes for what is and what is coming. It's about being free from pressure and seriousness. It's about knowing from a non-dual perspective that the thing you're really seeking is already here in the silence. And from here, life keeps on going. You will find yourself into planning new ideas and set up new goals. This time in full freedom, this time with a happy heart, and a happy heart is always victorious. So today's course is about asking the most important question: what am I? We keep first things first, and then nothing can ever stop you, especially not your mind. So yes, this is enough for now. I will maybe review what is about this series. So today it's about first thing first. What am I? What am I? The question of today. Yeah. But then we have to go into really the I am, and we need to know how we can stay there. Then we will have, on the number 3 course, we find the place of manifestation, shifting from ego consciousness into unconditioned consciousness. Number 4, we get into business. It's about getting things started. We will find our number 1 commitment to life. And then we will see what are the impediments for manifesting your highest aspiration. This is number 5, of course. So in number 6, it's about having a deep yes to life by healing shame and embracing vulnerability. And number 7, finally, we have to make peace with ourselves. In number 8, we will see how true healing happens spontaneously. Then in number 9 course, it's about you get there by being here. And number 10, it's about celebration, you see. So we listen to the ancient music in the pines and relax, because you're not the doer. I put this last because if I put it first, maybe you get discouraged. Relax, you're not the doer. Oh God, I can't do anything. But remember, it's essential to be right now, only this step, only this moment. You will have to find out what is the underlying motivation that drive your actions. You will find out which parts of yourself deny or suppress. Maybe there are some parts of yourself that you are ashamed of, or maybe you are afraid of them. You see, you need to know what is your Dharma. Dharma is your unique mission in life, what it is. For many of us, the answers to these questions are mixed. We are probably quite acquainted, pretty confident, you see, with our key personality traits. We can easily list the roles we play in public or in our private lives. Yet, we know that there is more of us hiding under that surface. So let's bring to light, you see, these parts to light, to have access to much more power, joy, and purpose. The secret of discovering these parts lies in the I am, which is pure consciousness, which is what you are. Okay, maybe I give you the mic now. We can open the dance of the satsang, asking questions. You know, questions are quite essential in this kind of meetings. It's important to clear your doubts, to share your experience. It's okay to ask. It's essential that you confront as well. And here it's not about, it's not about any psychological issue we are talking. That song is about grace. There is a kind of communion that happens between consciousness and consciousness. This emptiness that meets emptiness, you see. And when those moments happens, it's very beautiful. That's where grace is. That's where consciousness gets released, awaken. We kind of wake up, see. So it's up to you to find the strength, you see, the courage to confront. Now we have to say goodbye for this time. Thank you to all of you.